Hello everyone, this is Kibastic. I beg all my viewers to watch this video until the end. It is very important to me that the thoughts that I will try to voice in this video are heard by each of you. This is really important to me because in this video the speech will be about what will happen with the channel, what will be with my activity on the internet in general, and these conditions in which we are now. I wanna tell you what have happened to me during last 2 months. My thoughts on the war. Today is February 24th, 2022. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the war began. I never thought I'd wake up one day from something blowing up nearby. I don't know, no one knows what will happen next. Whether the situation will improve or vice versa. To be honest, it's so scary. Hope it's over soon. Now it will be more difficult to produce content. I had to leave Kyiv. I took Oxy out of there because it is not safe there now. Unfortunately, almost every day there are missile strikes on the cities of Ukraine, including my native city of Kyiv. Residential quarters are being destroyed. Kharkiv, the city center is completely on fire. First of all, don't worry about me, I'm safe. This is our bomb shelter. This is what it looks like. Of course, there's no air alert, so there's no one here. But this is where we most often go down during the air alert to wait out the danger. It is not a full-fledged bunker, but it's a semi-basement with thick walls, and there are no windows. So it's safer here. In fact, in this 2 months of the war, I've had my own top favorite shelters, from just a corridor to a fully fledged bunker with a sealed door that's underground and can withstand a direct hit by some big bomb. I really hope that doesn't happen. This is our new reality. Recently, when there's a war in Ukraine, it's not quite safe wherever you are. In fact, this disgusting air alert may catch us in different places at different times. When we walk down the street and the sirens start to scream, this is, by the way, the worst situation. We run into the bomb shelter! Another air alert! A little scary, to be honest. We can wake up at night from the alert, or we can't fall asleep for a long time until 3 or 4 a.m. I'll take this with me. Did we forget anything? A phone. Let's go. Come on. We come down here anyway, and sometimes we even sleep out there on the chairs. In such circumstances, it's not possible to shoot a video, except for such vlogs, and I cannot yet shoot my standard puzzle videos, unfortunately, because I'm not in my studio. Because I don't have puzzles, they all were left in Kyiv. I was so worried that something might happen to the studio. But I want to reassure you, the studio is fine. Guys from my team visited the studio, and now you will see how it looks in this moment. Yegor will now tell you everything. Here we got to our studio after a long time. Thank God everything is okay. Nothing collapsed, no missiles hitting. There were many plans to make new videos dedicated to puzzles, but alas, filming stopped. I hope they temporarily stopped because of the war. The fact is that when Russian began to bomb Kyiv, me and the guys came here several times, and there have been explosions and air alerts. We took our cameras and puzzles out of here. It's weird and sad that it's quiet in the studio and nobody's here, and I'm the only person walking around. I dream to get back to my normal, peaceful life when everyone returns to their jobs and we return to our studio and continue working as before. But unfortunately, we don't have that option yet. Well, I feel like crying. I looked at the footage of the studio, it was empty. It's so sad, I really want to get back to peacetime and do content for you again. Yegor sent me these puzzles. I couldn't do anything at all during last month and now I have these puzzles and I can make some videos just like this with my phone. I really hope I can do this. And above all, we have already made a series of cool tutorial videos for you. My cameraman Andrew made them, because now the studio is at his home. Andrew, it's your turn.
Good evening, we are from Ukraine. Now the studio looks like this. This is what we managed to take away from our studio in the beginning of the war. And let me tell you a little bit more about our temporary studio. The only place where even such small studio could fit was in front of the window. The window is protected and covered, but during the air alert I stopped the filming and ran to a safe place. Here are some things from the previous filming. There are some other puzzles in the package over there. You know this logo, don't you? Now this is what the control monitor looks like. I'm going to show you what it says. Here it is. I think you understand what needs to be done. We decided to make an educational video about patterns on 3x3 cubes. There are many different patterns, so I had to split the video into several parts. And write in the comments what can I shoot in such limited conditions, what will be interesting to you. Because we try to make content for you even during the war. Most importantly, take care of yourself. Everything will be Ukraine. And these videos made by Andrew will soon appear on the channel and will be released quite regularly. At least we will try to do this. But we still need your support and your views in particular. This will very much support my work and the work of my team, because you have seen only part of my team. In fact, my team is much larger, but those people that you didn't see in that video now need your support, because some of them are on the front lines, some just moved, and we have all worked very hard to keep this great channel running. You can also become a sponsor of our channel. We will tell you how to do it in the description to this video. We will be eternally grateful to you. In the meantime, write in the comments what can I shoot for you under these conditions and what these puzzles that I have now. And wait for a video tutorial on making patterns on 3x3 cube. You will see and be able to learn absolutely all existing patterns. Now is great time to learn something new. Thanks to all of you. Bye everyone. Have a good time. Take care of yourself. Everything will be Ukraine. Слава Україні!